I thought that I was going to be able to keep it the other way. This is a real hassle. Hang on, hang on. Shit, I don't want to knock everything over. Oh, but this is not going to be fun. Because I have to keep the iPad plugged in. And I can't. Where it's plugged in, it's where it's got to stand. So I don't know here how I'm going to be able to do this, but I'll figure it out. Hang on. So we do it like this. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. It's not the best, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to make it work. All right. All right. All right. We're going to just make it work. We got to make it happen. All right. I hope everybody is doing well today. Okay. First person here is Jay. Me and Brianna. Aries. Still no communication and still blocked. Okay. Going to change. Okay, maybe a little bit slow and steady, right? So maybe it takes a couple of days or something, or even a couple of weeks, but when things change, it changes for the better quickly. Romance heats up, success comes in, happiness comes in, the relationship strengthens, luck changes for the better. I wouldn't worry about it too much because I think things are going to change very quickly. Hi, Mel. Oh my God, Tanya, thank you. Well, what I got? Eye makeup all over my face. It's fine. It's fine. I haven't even really looked in the mirror since I got here. Since I left the house this morning. Anyway, I made it. Amanda, should I buy or rent? Will I make it with him? Will you make what with who? And what does that have to do with buying or renting? I need a little bit more information. Brooklyn, hey. Oh God, thank you. Does the higher ups that I spoke to today at my new job like me? Yes, they do. Did the higher up call my last job to get info from them about my work ethic? Ow! Oh. Come on. Yes, I think that they did call the previous employer. I don't know if it was specifically about work ethic, but it may have been like, there may have been questions, yeah. Julie, oh sure. Lucinda, general money for September. Not bad. You've got the Magician here. The ability to manifest new opportunities that brings life back into balance. Focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle could bring in cause for celebration and success around finances improving. Listen to your intuition and things move forward towards greener pastures. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel relieved. Okay, so it's two different questions. It's the should I buy or rent, and you would be buying or renting with your husband. And then the other question is, will things work out, or are you going to work things out with your husband? Right? Am I getting it right? Oh, thank you, Kelly. If you can buy, I would buy. It does look like you have a good chance of making the marriage work because you got the Six of Pentacles here. Good communication coming in, things getting unstuck and beginning to move forward, and perseverance pays off. So there is potential for things to work out with your husband. The thing is that there's free will involved. So the cards can only read the energy of the situation. If the other person is not putting in any effort, or if the other person decides to walk away from the situation, like that's on them. They have the free will to do that. But as of right now, I would say there is good potential for things to move forward. And I would suggest buying and not renting if you can. Tanya, I saw the guy E from the market yesterday. He's a Capricorn. I told him I'm a Libra. He was so sweet yesterday and said he's taking notes. How would he feel? How did he feel about our conversation? I would date him. I think that this is a good thing. There's more communication coming in. Perseverance pays off. The world is at your feet. He definitely felt like the conversation went well. Six of Pentacles, Chariot, Two of Wands. Conversation went well. There'll be more communication. It looks like it's got some great potential. Good. Good. Watch the Capricorn come in as a quick mover, and then all of these fire signs that are supposed to be fast lose out to an earth sign who's usually, the earth signs are usually much slower. But that's just life, you know? Let's see what happens. You got potential with this guy. Emily, will LY be employed at our department advice, warning about working with her? Yeah, I think that, okay, I do think that she could be working around you guys, but it shouldn't be bad. Feeling ambitious, good communication, life changes for the better quickly. Focusing on the work, like keeping it business as much as you can, and like not a lot of small talk. Don't want to know anything that's going on in your life. Do what you got to do and stay business, like business related with her, and as little as possible if you can, and you'll be fine. I don't know that it's going to be a long-term thing. It may be a short-term thing. Brooklyn, did the higher up speaking with my previous job cause him to change his thoughts about how I am as an employee? No, I don't think so. Do you see conflict between my previous and new job? No, I don't see conflict. I think you'll be fine. Hi, Payman. Tanya, romance. Love life could change for the better quickly. Okay, you've got life changes for you for the better quickly, headed towards the 10 cups being full with well-balanced, well-functioning relationship, and life can move forward towards greener pastures. You've got something happening around romance that makes you happy, and as always, you got choices and options. Still showing fire the most. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a Sagittarius feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Explore your options. Leads to success around romance moving forward. Not bad. Not bad. Brianna, me and Jay Sagittarius. Me and Jay Sagittarius. Okay, you got communication either coming in or picking up. Something happens that makes you happy around this situation, and you could be feeling relief around things moving forward. It is slow and steady wins the race, but spending time together in communication looks good. Take it day by day or kind of go with the flow of things, and I think things should be functioning pretty well this month. Not bad. Brooklyn, how will my first day tomorrow at my new job be? Should go well. It may be a little slow, but that's fine. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Luck is changing for you the better quickly. You've got growth, change, and transformation coming in. Choices and options, feeling grounded and stable. It should go well. And when do you see me being comfortable at my new job, finally getting the hang of things? Shouldn't take all that long. I'm going to say maybe about a month or so. Maybe 4 to 6 weeks, something like that. Brooklyn, when will I receive my first paycheck for my new job? I think it's probably going to be either 2 weeks. I think it's going to be 2 weeks from Friday. Between 2 and 3 weeks. So it depends what day you get paid on. Either 2 weeks from Friday or closer to 3 weeks if they pay you on Wednesday. I'm going to toss up between Friday and Wednesday. Within 2 to 3 weeks. Nita, did you send the question with a purple heart? Queen City, love for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks okay. So you have growth, change, and transformation and strength coming in around love. If you're already with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone but you have plans with someone, should go well. You have nothing planned, somebody may come in out of the blue. That could be a Scorpio or a Leo. Tanya, me and A, the Aries intentions or next move. I kind of feel him around the more that I'm leaning towards Edward. It kind of feels weird. Even more than the Leo has been extra flirty. Yep, that's what's going to happen when somebody else shows up. And good, because the energy is starting to shift around you. Aries he still shows a slow and steady wins the race, but there's a wish that comes true around a love offer that could lead to a committed relationship, and life could change for you for the better quickly. So even if it's slow, you're still going to hear from him at some point, and he's going to want things to move forward. The thing is that if you go out with somebody else, that's probably going to speed Aries up. He'll pick that energy up. Brooklyn, will I be able to pay all of my September bills on time? Yeah, I think you will. Emily, you were right last week to get the new job. IGBAVG or GDK need to improve in phases. Oh my goodness, what a process. Will I get the job at IEE? Okay, let's see. I think you're going to get the job. You have a very good shot. I'm going to say better than 75% yes. Myogram. What will happen if I follow M to develop my ability? Will it truly work, or is it not meant for me? No, you could be successful. You could be successful, yeah. But I mean, that's what the cards say. My personal opinion: if you want to learn how to do something, if you really want to do it and you'll enjoy it, even if you don't get it right away, if you stick with it, you'll learn it eventually. There's no reason why you can't learn anything. You just may have to put in a little bit more effort, but you could do it. Nita, I'm attending second round interview from company P of US. Will I get the permanent job offer from them? Will I get the permanent job offer from them? Yes, I think that you will. You have a really good shot. I'm going to say like 85% chance you're going to get it. Lovely cherry blossoms. Love reading for the rest of the year. Okay, if you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well, grounded and stable, moving forward and making decisions that push things forward towards the next level, or moving forward on stable ground, whatever it would be positive. If you're not with anyone, Earth sign comes in: Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Regardless of where you are in your love life, things should be happy and content, and you should be moving forward. Not with anyone, you may have choices and options, because you could have a Virgo coming in aside from that Earth sign. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. Don't be afraid to explore your options. Not bad. Not bad. Nat, work for Raphael. Seems stressed or worried or burdened around work. Also seems a little stuck and stagnant and undecided. There are new opportunities and choices and options that come in around work, but I'm not sure what the issue is. It's in reverse. So he may feel as if he's done something wrong. He's not willing to take responsibility for it. There's an issue here around work. I don't know if he has opportunity, he's not taking it, or if he's made some kind of a mistake and he's not owning it with the Hermit in reverse. But he lacks perseverance, and that's throwing his life out of balance. Yeah, I don't know. He may be kind of like self-sabotaging. Emily, time frame about the new job. I know it'll take time. I'm gonna say over the winter, sometime between like the end of December and the beginning of February, that kind of time frame. Davey, yeah, it's my dad's birthday. It's on Saturday, so we came down for his birthday. And my aunt and uncle. My aunt and uncle live in Florida, but they're like further north, so they're gonna come down. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyhow, general. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Life is coming into balance. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, making decisions that push life forward, and you're ready for it. Could be spending time with a Scorpio, could be spending time with a Leo. You also have a Capricorn here, and the Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You have money coming in, finances are improving. Not bad. Myogram, what does H think of the fact that I want to take his online course with M? Okay, maybe feeling curious, happy, like intrigued. I don't know if it's something that they thought that you wouldn't do or that you wouldn't be into, but there's like an element of like feeling curious and like positive about it. Looks pretty good. Oh, wait a minute. Am I understanding it right? Oh, okay. Yeah. H may be feeling like intrigued, interested, concerned. There may be questions. Like, may have a lot of questions about it, but it looks like pretty more positive or supportive. Liv, work rating from now until next month. Looks okay. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Wands, which would be like feeling better compensated, successful around work, school, or business. Feeling successful and relieved around things moving forward. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and life moves forward. Not bad. Brooklyn will get paid on Friday, September 13th. I think you will. I think you will. Oh, thank you, Davey. Thank you, thank you. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? What does Tarot want me to know? Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You could be planning travel, maybe spending time with a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Success comes in around work, school, or business. You also may be feeling relief around finances improving, and something nice can happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past pretty quickly. BJM, does James have romantic feelings for me? They could, yeah, that's possible. That is possible. Oh, thank you, Spiritually Beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Emily, the general, my current job until the new year. Okay. Moving forward towards greener pastures, you may be feeling like things change for the better quickly, feeling like strong and confident, or and stable, pleasant. And things look okay. I'm going to say kind of average, but okay. Like, I don't think that anything terrible is happening between now and the end of the year. Things look pretty well functioning, even if it is that you're looking to move forward towards greener pastures. Camo in general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and life comes into balance. You've got the world at your feet. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or possibly a Libra. Somebody from your past may be returning, or you may be spending time with someone you haven't seen in a while, and you could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward. Scenario, will Christian never talk to me again? No, I see communication here at some point. I don't think that he's never going to speak to you again. Myogram, general around my train driver dream job, please. Still no news from my hierarchy. It feels like they don't want to let me go. They probably don't want to let you go, but I think at some point they're going to, because you have a new beginning here on the horizon and you're ready for it. Things get unstuck and begin to move forward with growth, change, and transformation. Success comes in for you. So they may not like it, or whatever the case is, but you're the one that's got this success coming in. So I still think it could happen for you. Adriana, how does M feel after I texted him today? Okay. Like mutual respect, grounded, stable, sincere, kind-hearted, caring, like compassionate energy. Looks like it was good. Positive. Sharon, will I be working next month? Yes, I think you will be. Gloria, how does B feel after our disagreement? Still a little angry, a little bit out of balance, and a little bit like, maybe even a little bit betrayed. Kenya, what's going on with my Cancer guy not in communication? Life is coming to balance for this person, and they may be persevering around work, school, or business. Teamwork for them is favored around work, school, or business, and they're feeling ambitious. They may be very busy around work, school, business, whatever they do all day. Life has come into balance. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and their life is moving forward. They seem to be focusing on like work, school, business, or their own like personal stuff, which is not a bad thing. Pretty good. Tanya, you were right when you told me a few days ago that my son M would get a payment from Workman's Comp. Oh, good. Thank goodness. They sent an email today that he's getting direct deposit tomorrow. Thank God. I mean, you know, I'm so tired. I'm just so tired of everything being like you got to struggle and fight for everything. It pisses me off. It shouldn't have to be so hard. I mean, really, everything. Tanya, General. You have life coming into balance, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Perseverance around work, school, or business pays off. Feeling ambitious and feeling perseverant, you should be successful, or you have more money coming in between now and the end of the month. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Depression. When will I be moving into the 2-bedroom? Need to know because if it's soon, I'll have to default on payday loans. I'm going to say that it may be sometime towards the end of the month. Well, maybe not. Maybe. I'm going to say maybe right now we're like the first week of September, end of the month. Scorpio. I think it's going to be around the time that the sun enters Scorpio. So that's what? Around the end of October? Could it take that long? Could it take 8 weeks? 6 weeks? Wait, where? Could it take 8 weeks? Let me look at the calendar. Hang on. Because I think it's right around the time we go from Libra into Scorpio. Which would be what, around October 21st? 3. I'm going to say that it could be within the next 8 weeks. Closer towards the 8-week mark. Right around the time the sun goes from Libra to Scorpio. Myogram, how will this evaluation happen? Will I have to resign, or will my hierarchy simply allow me to leave? I think they're going to allow you to leave. Tanya, love coming in. Making decisions that change life for the better quickly brings in happiness around love. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You've got a Virgo here. You've got success coming in around love. Explore your options. Aries, Sagittarius. A wish comes true. New beginnings on the horizon. Slow and steady wins the race, but exploring your options leads to success around love. Pretty good. Infinity. How did T feel about the work that I did for her today? Pretty good. May have felt like it was like successful. Like a wish comes true, happy and content. It looks like whatever it was went well. Jasmine, will Gemini become my boyfriend? Will our connection work out? I'm a Libra. There is potential around this connection, but it seems a little bit slim. I'm not seeing like commitment coming in strong, so it might take time. It really depends where you guys are in this relationship right now, because it looks like it could be very slow, or you may not be on the same page. Adonis, don't even. You know what I was thinking about today? I'm like, I'm gonna leave for Florida. I'm gonna come home, and it's gonna be like September's gonna be like over. And then it's like Halloween decorations are out, and now the year's over. I gotta go right to, but it's true. I always feel like Labor Day comes, I wake up, it's Thanksgiving, and then the year's over. I always feel like that. It's not right. It's just not right. Cinnamon, tomorrow for me. Tomorrow for me. Pretty good. So life is coming into balance, or you're feeling grounded and stable. Lay down the law, set boundaries. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Could have a little bit of passion coming in. Hard work you put it into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Maybe spending time with a Capricorn or possibly a Leo. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Somebody can make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Lita, this might be TMI, but I had some fun tonight, and I'm going to get my period in 8 days according to my app. Any chance I'm pregnant? I'm hoping not. Okay, let's see. I doubt it. I doubt it, because the chances showing is very slim. But you know what I always say, better to be safe than sorry. Take a test just to make sure. I mean, it's early. I don't see that there's any reason why you would need to take a test as of right now, but the chance is slim. But there's always a chance. The chance is very slim. Bella, I lost my phone. Super stressful. I find it. Oh God. That is very stressful. I think you're going to find it, yes. Comes up pretty high that you're going to find it. Stacy, for tonight. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. You may hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. But your luck should be changing for the better quickly, and you may feel like life is moving forward towards greener pastures, with old wounds healing and moving into the past. Not bad. My job's already getting ready for Thanksgiving. You see what I'm telling you? And you know, I thought someone was standing behind you outside the window, but it's the TV. Can I tell you something? These doors like this at night always freak me out. The house that I grew up in was a high ranch, and the downstairs, I told you guys, Headbangers Ball, I would go down there, I thought I was really tough and cool. How old was I, 10? And I'd be down there like, and then all of a sudden like, oh, there's a little lizard. I don't know, like a King Diamond video would come on, and the doors, it's dark, and I used to run upstairs. My dad says the fence is locked. Nobody can get over that fence. Nobody's getting into the backyard. Because I asked. Because not only that, but then there's another door on that side in the dining room. But it's locked. They're both locked, and there's a thing in there. But it freaks me out. I would rather face that way, but I couldn't figure out how to put the camera that way so that I could face out. And then we have cartoons on TV. That's Daniel Tiger. Question, do you see it's best for me to default on the loans or try to pay it? Leaves me with nothing, paying them, but of course, I don't want to default. Okay, let's see. I would pay them. Now, is this the kind of a thing, because it shows like it could be like a cycle, like a revolving thing. Could you pay them and then take more money at another point if you need it? Because I think that that's the way to go. I would pay it. Especially if you could like run the cycle again, you know? Stacy, for tomorrow. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Growth, change, and transformation can be coming in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with the Capricorn. Life is coming into balance. Success is coming in around work, school, or business. Money is coming in. Finances may be improving, and you could reconnect with an old friend or run into someone that you haven't seen in a while. Whatever that is, it would be a pleasant meeting or hearing from someone, and if it's not tomorrow, it could be on the horizon, where you run into someone you haven't seen in a while or hear from an old friend, and it's like a pleasant kind of a thing. Oh, Mel, you don't like them either? I'm glad it's not only just me. And then the cat comes barreling in here through the cat door over there. Scares the hell out of me. One day wear my hair out. You know what? I wear it down a lot, but I don't ever wear it totally down. I always have the front part pulled back because I just feel like it's hard to manage. But I mean, this has become a habit from teaching hot yoga, because this would absorb like this profuse sweat, and then I got lazy. So when I'm lazy, this is like how I do it. But when I wear it down, I usually I'll braid the top of it, or I'll roll it back and put a barrette in it. So I don't usually ever really wear it totally down. I don't think, probably, God, I can't remember the last time I've oh, well, that's not true. Sometimes I'll wear a headband. The headband can kind of contain it, because it gets, especially in humidity. I can't believe I spent years and years and years like flat ironing it. But even when I flat ironed it, I would always use a curling iron to kind of because otherwise it kind of looked like straw. Like, I don't know, my hair never really straightened 100%. But since I started teaching hot yoga, I don't even know where my flat iron is, because it became pointless. And I just got used to it. But thank you. Tiffany, will I win my loan forgiveness? Will I win my loan forgiveness? this point, I'm not convinced. The cards are only showing there's like a slight chance that you're going to win it. I don't know what it is, but as a yes or no question, it leads more to no as of right now. Bella, does he find me desperate? I refuse to chase him. No, you don't come off as desperate at all. No, not at all. Brianna, will I find a second job that will work for me and my kids to make extra money this month? I think you will. Yeah, I think you will. Mihak, general. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you express your wants and needs around personal and professional relationships. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Slow and steady wins the race, but finances should be improving. And you could be planning travel. Not bad. Not bad. Red, will I get a promotion at work? Will I get a promotion at work? I think you will get a promotion at work, yes. Wait, hang on. Tanya, the place feels like you're being watched. I work in a hospital ER checking in patients. We called our office the fishbowl. Every time you look, everyone is looking through the glass. Yeah. I mean, I could go over there and put the light on, which might make me feel better. Angela, love. There goes the cat. Okay, when it comes to love, if you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning very well. Mutual respect, things are functioning well, a wish comes true with good luck. Not with anyone, you have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that could be quite passionate. You also have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life comes into balance, old wounds heal and move into the past with new beginnings on the horizon. If you're currently with someone, you're happy and content, success comes in, the relationship strengthens. If you're not with anyone, you also may have a Leo coming in, explore your options. But either way, you should feel like things are moving forward between now and the end of the year. Brianna, why has Terrell not reached out to me? Does he not like me? I think that the relationship is a little out of balance because you got the 2 and the 6 of Pentacles both in reverse, which means you might want more from this situation than he does at this point. It's not that he doesn't like you. I think he does like you. I just think he's got a lot going on, and it might not be the top priority for him right now, which may be why it's going to take a while for him to reach out to you. I would suggest reaching out to him first if you can. If you really don't want to, you'll hear from him. It just might take longer because he's got other stuff happening, or he's a little bit stretched a little too thin right now. Lita, Joe. Okay, you have life coming into balance and life is changing for the better quickly. All of a sudden, life may start to move forward very quickly because the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You may be not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Money is coming in. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law. Set boundaries. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. And a wish comes true. Angela, am I on the right path? And if not, where to go? Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, listen to your intuition and explore options. So, you know, it's like when people ask that question, am I on the right path? Every path is the right path because you're going to learn something. So there's not like, just like the same thing with being with a person. Like, is he the one? Is he the right one? Everyone's the right one until they're the wrong one. You're on the right path at the right job until it doesn't work anymore and then you move in a different direction. So I don't see anything that's like you're doing that is like wrong or, you know, like somebody who like stays at a job that they hate and they're like complaining about the job but they're not doing anything to change it. Like that person eventually, if they don't make a decision, the job will get rid of them. They may not get fired, but maybe the company goes out of business or whatever, but it's like the universe pushes you out. I don't see anything like that happening for you right now. It looks like you have a wish that comes true. Life is coming into balance. Success comes in. Explore your options. Leads you to success. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. So it looks like you're on the right track as of right now, but exploring your options and being honest with yourself about where you are in every area of your life would be helpful. But it's kind of like a big, vague question. Lita, I had a dream about you and Avery that I ran into you guys at a flower farm in Mexico and we were eating blueberry jelly. I love blueberry. Avery, sometimes she likes them, sometimes she doesn't. I love blueberries. I love all fruit, so especially berries. Anonymous, anything from your boyfriend Sag? Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around this situation. If you've recently had an argument that stressed you out, anxiety is easing, the weight of the world slips off your shoulders, a disappointment heals, then things should be functioning better. Communication looks good. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. Not bad. Fifth Sun, money. Okay, when it comes to money, you've got life changing for you for the better quickly. Life is coming into balance. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan will make you feel relief. Luck changes for the better and a disappointment heals. Money comes in that makes you feel successful. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, a wish comes true. Finances strengthen between now and the end of this year. Oh no, I'm gonna have to plug this phone in too. Damn. Ashley, how does TJ feel after our conversation today? Pretty good. Maybe feeling grounded and stable. Now the Fool is in reverse, which can indicate that more will come up around this, or something else will be revealed that needs to be dealt with. It doesn't have to be anything bad, but this communication or conversation could lead to more communication on the horizon. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Anxiety has eased and maybe feeling like stable. May also feel like they were able to, I don't know, like there's relief around the situation. So get some kind of relief or feel like they've expressed themselves in a way that makes them feel stable or relieved, like that got a load off their chest kind of a thing. I think it went well. And I think there'll be more communication coming in. Payment, when to expect hearing back from Jay? Things look a little slow because you got the hangman here, but there could be communication that comes in maybe within like the next 2 weeks. I'm going to say maybe 10 days to 2 weeks. T-Vet, why hasn't S responded to my email about returning to work? She gave me her word, but I don't really trust her. Yeah, you can't trust anybody these days. For some reason, she's suffering from anxiety and she's feeling stressed. However, you do have a new journey here on the horizon that leads to success with growth, change, and transformation. So I think that she could pull through for you. Chelsea, PMC Chelsea, when I meet David Anthony, will he have sexual feelings towards me? That could be. That could be. Halleck, will the results releasing in October, November be in my favor? Yes, I think they will be. Samantha, general. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures, and you could have some new people coming in. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Fire comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A wish comes true. You have a committed relationship here. If you're already with this person, things look good. Not with anyone, could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that comes in. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, listening to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon, and you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Steph, feeling depressed, lack of direction, current situation, spirit advice, and guidance. I don't have spirit cards. I could just give you tarot. Life changes for the better for you quickly when you express your wants and needs around personal and professional relationships. Life moves forward to greater pastures when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and you don't hold yourself back. Choices and options are coming in around like it could be a work-related thing, but there also may be a side business, side project, side hustle that could turn into a full-blown business if you put time and effort into it. Listen to your intuition. Feeling a little bit more financially secure, more money is coming in, and the hard work that you put in pays off. So I would say here, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. New doors open. Focusing on a side project could be helpful with career. Even if you have to work a regular job right now, it may not be forever, and explore your options. Dakota, messages from tarot. New beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Somebody, you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Brings in cause for celebration and work is favored. Making decisions that push life forward, lay down the law, set boundaries, and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Question, will they want me to take the second or the third floor? I think they're going to want you to take the second floor. Princess, what are King's feelings towards me? May find you to be strong, confident, hardworking, independent, sincere, down to earth, loyal, kind-hearted, and caring. Pretty good. Pretty good. Wall, will the Pisces return? Return to what? Return to like a committed relationship? Return, yeah, I need to know return to what? Jasmina, general. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and a disappointment or a hurt is healing and moving into the past. Focus on a side business, side project, side hustle. Could be bringing in extra cash. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Maggie, for the next 24 hours for my daughter. Disappointments heal and move into the past. She could be planning travel. There may be something nice happening around work, school, or business where she has choices and options. Money comes in, finances improve, and she's got some people here. She's got a Cancer, a Gemini, and an air sign around Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Honey babe, anything coming in for love this month? Yep. You can have new opportunities coming in with choices and options that lead to success. Well-balanced, well-functioning relationship that may start out of the clear blue sky with a Cancer. Happiness is coming in around love. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. The world is at your feet. Life is moving forward, so it could be new energy. There's also possibility that this person, there's happiness coming in around it, and that this person is a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Live, general. May have choices and options that come in around social activity. Happiness is coming in around work, school, or business, so you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward. The world is at your feet. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Maybe spending time with a Sagittarius or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you're feeling like grounded and stable around finances or relieved around finances. Steph, is my mother pushing my brother to come visit me because she wants to snoop, or my brother actually wants to drive to visit? I can't trust the situation. I don't think that your mother is coming. I think that this is about him. That's the way it's reading as of right now. Like he's doing this on his free will. Steph, will I be able to start a new job and do a side hobby business at the same time? Yeah. Yeah, and you can be successful. Angela, will Chris work out for the better? Wait a second. Will Chris work out for the better? Can you rephrase that? I'm not sure what you're asking. Leo Moon, general. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You could be spending time with a Capricorn. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, brings in more money. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Teamwork is favored, and you could be planning travel. Angela, will Chris and I work out for the better? What is it, is it a committed relationship? Will the relationship itself work better? Will there be an improvement in the relationship? You have an improvement that's short term, but there is not an improvement long term. So I don't know where you guys are in this relationship right now, but you may see an improvement on the immediate horizon, but it doesn't look like it's long lasting. It looks like things go back to the way that they were, or it may even go in a cycle. It looks like short term success, but not long term success. John, when Chastity contacts me, what does she really want or need from me as far as a friend? The way it reads, I wouldn't be surprised if she had feelings that were more than just as a friend, although I'm not seeing her pursue anything like that as of right now. Doesn't mean it can't ever happen, but right now she's showing as platonic, even though there could be. But it's almost like she wants emotional support. I want to say an emotional affair. That's the way that it kind of reads. Emotional support, friendship, but it may be a little bit deeper than that. But I'm not seeing anything past that at this point. And it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like it's a bad thing. Depression, I'll need $600 to move. Can I do it if I pay the loans? Have just a chance at a few hundred coming in. And will they let me wait for the third floor, or do I need to get a note from the shrink again? See, I think you can do it if you pay the loans, because I think that you could borrow again. Especially if there is a little bit of a time. If you pay them now and you don't need it until the end of October, that may be okay. That may work out for you, but you know what? I would call and find out first. Will they let me wait for the third floor? See, that may be a good thing. If you could wait for the third floor, pay for the loans now, and then be able to take it later, I think that might work out. Let's see what the cards say. I would get a letter from the shrink because I think it'll help, but I think that they'll let you wait for the third floor, yeah. Georgia, Virgo and me moving forward. Not bad. You got communication coming in or picking up. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. And there is potential for a commitment here at some point if you're not already committed. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. So there's potential for things to like move forward on stable ground. Hello, I keep seeing pregnancy tests online and I don't be searching up that. It keeps popping up. Yeah, but how old are you? Like that's the thing. It's like things are gonna pop up if like the phone, the internet knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like we were talking about like my dad coming up for Christmas and we were just talking, and then you go online and now come up all the ads for hotels that he could stay at in my area. It's like it knows. And the numbers 2, 3, 5, and 6 a lot recently. What is my spirit team trying to tell me? I don't, or I'm going to ask the cards, but I don't think that there is a message coming through with the pregnancy tests or the numbers, because these are, I mean, there's only 10 numbers, right? And here you've already listed 5. So I can't tell you that you're getting a message with these numbers and pregnancy tests. Like I tell everybody, I don't care who you are. If you don't want to get pregnant, make sure that you're being careful. If you think you're pregnant, take a test. If you can't have children, you've been told you can't have children, still be careful because shit happens. But let's see what the cards say. Yeah, see, this doesn't really have anything to do with numbers or pregnancy. That's why I'm saying I don't think that there is some kind of a message from the spirit team. What I think is that whatever's coming up online is because of however old you are, and it's like just shit like that comes up. Anyway, what the cards are saying now is life is moving forward towards greener pastures around work, school, and business. Maybe that's the numbers, money, but I can't even say that because it's too many numbers, you know? Anyway, how many numbers were there? Let me see. 2, 3, 5, and 6. Okay, so we only have, that's like half the numbers. There is money coming in, so maybe that has something to do with numbers, but I don't see anything about pregnancy. I don't see anything about even new beginnings, because sometimes pregnancy could be like a new beginning, but I don't see that either. I see life coming into balance, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, possibly spending time with a Cancer, possibly spending time with a Leo. Listen to your intuition, perseverance pays off. But I don't have spirit cards here, so I can't even ask the spirit cards. Did that one. Yin, do I have past lives? I think everybody does. Let's see what the cards say. You do, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know, how does that work? Is everybody, I mean, I know that there would be souls that are older and some souls that are younger, but are we all just recycling? I don't know. The idea of reincarnation in my world is kind of relatively new. because I grew up Catholic for what it was worth. My parents weren't religious, but the school that I went to, like the Sunday school or whatever, we didn't learn reincarnation, but reincarnation makes more sense to me now, only because everything seems to be a cycle, right? The flowers bloom, they die, they regrow. It's like a cycle. So why wouldn't we? The flowers are doing it. And looking back on my life, you know, you don't realize it when you're young, but when you're old, I don't remember everything, obviously, but I remember a lot of things are coming back to me now, I think because I've spent so much time with Avery, so like it brings me back to when I was her age. I remember, this might sound, I don't know if anybody else ever has experienced anything like this, but I took like a tap ballet gymnastics class with one of my friends, and I was about Avery's age, and they were teaching us how to cartwheel, and I could see what they were doing, and I knew that I could teach myself. Like I could see how to do it, but I couldn't do it the way they wanted me to do it. So that night when I went home from class, I went, where were my parents when I'm at the top of the staircase doing cartwheels? Who knows? But here I was, 4 years old. Chair like this. It probably was smaller because it was probably my chair, and I was like a kid, so it was probably a kid's chair. But I could see, and the voice in my head was not a child's voice. It was an adult's voice. My voice, me thinking, or whatever it was. And I could see that if I put my hands almost like laid over the chair, that I could like kick my legs over. It's like almost like I used the chair as a support, and I told myself how to do a cartwheel that way. But the voice in my head was old. It wasn't like a little kid's voice. Like, you know the way little kids talk. It wasn't like that. And another thing that I remember, now that I'm back at ice skating lessons, I remember testing out for one level, and I was about Avery's age, and we had to do, I don't know what it's called. We had to do this, it's a dip. When you do it, you bend down, like almost like you just squat, right? And you're skating. But there's a move where you do that and you extend one leg out and you continue to glide, and and I remember thinking to myself, like being worried that I was gonna fall on my butt. I mean, not worried that I was gonna get hurt, because I wasn't, I mean, you're not far from the floor, but that I was gonna fail. I was gonna fail the test, I was gonna fall on my butt, they weren't gonna pass me. But the voice in my head was telling me what to do, and the voice in my head was not a child's voice. I didn't think anything of it. I remember that the voice was saying, no, you can do it, just hold everything in tight. Just hold it tight. And I passed the test, I passed the level, but my voice wasn't a child's voice. So it makes me feel like it's just that I was an adult once. I just wasn't an adult then. But at the time, I wouldn't have thought it. But I don't know, past lives, very mysterious to me. I would say yes, you've been around before. Emily, will my classes October to end of December be more likely in the morning or afternoon? We as professors don't have any say in it. Oh, that sucks. I think they're going to be more in the morning. Is it safe for me to stay at the apartment after my ex arrest? I want to move, but I don't have money saved up. Should I be safe there as I pay rent And for the next 6 months until I can save. I think you will be okay there. If you're worried about this person coming back, I would see if you can get a restraining order or whatever they call it to keep them away. Steph, general for the next 3 months or whatever tarot wants me to know. Got success coming in around work, school, or business. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back, maybe planning travel, and something could happen around business that makes you happy. Listen to your intuition. Teamwork is favored. Capricorn comes in. Success is coming in around work, school, or business, and more money should be coming in. Not bad, not bad. Butterflies, yeah, a lot of things cycle. And you know, I told you guys the other day that it was an older man that I was talking to at the grocery store I worked at, and I would have thought that he would have had like a stereotypical religion just because he was older, and he was like, no, he's like, I think that everything is like rejuvenating and coming back, so why wouldn't we? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the way that I grew up was like, if you're a good person, you're going to go to heaven. If you're a bad person, you're going to go to hell. And if you're somewhere in between, we're going to throw you in the purgatory or whatever they call it, limbo, whatever you want to call it. And, yeah. Kevin, I'm thinking about getting emotional revenge on past people. Why am I thinking about this? Because you're human and they probably fucking deserve it. Let's see. Yeah, so it's like feeling burdened or weighed down, stuck or stagnant, old wounds, bullshit is like resurfacing, and feeling like you want to get even. Look, I don't blame you because I get it. I get it. You know, it's like the idea of feeling like, if you've done me wrong, or I like at least getting it out or saying something is, there's kind of a relief. So if you're feeling like you want to act out in revenge, I don't blame you. I totally understand it. I think that it's normal. I would just say that if you find yourself like where it's ruminating and you kind of can't stop the story, try to find something to distract yourself so you don't drive yourself crazy. That happens to me sometimes, where I'll have something in my head and I just can't get it out, and I'm like, it's not healthy, because it's not healthy. Whatever it is, that other person isn't going to change. We're not going to say anything to change that person. And I have a family member who kind of drives me a little crazy, and like the level of selfishness is just like fucking beyond with this person. Like they don't think they do anything wrong. But it's like, if I were to say to them, do you have any fucking idea how selfish you are? Like, you don't even care. You don't even try to hide it. You're just right up my fucking ass and you're selfish. It's not going to change. Like, she's still going to be selfish. She's still going to do the things that she still does. She's still going to say the same shit because that's who she is. And no matter what I say, I'm not going to change her. So it's almost like you're fighting a losing battle. And I feel like the best thing that you can do is move forward with your life and leave that shit in the past. But I understand the part where you want to kind of go at them and say, you know what? Fuck you. Trust me, I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, the emotional, I get it. The best thing I can say is take care of yourself, move forward with your life, set boundaries, and use discernment when allowing people in your life, because people, man, be careful what you wish for too. Because you just might get it. Jay, what can I expect after passing this class? With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that push life forward with the world at your feet. Not bad. Your luck changes for the better quickly, and it could lead you to greener pastures around work, school, or business, and your journey may begin. Not bad. Yes, Prussian, I remember. Yeah, I think you told me about 2 of them. Yep. Feed his child's teeth. Yes, I totally get it, Adonis. I agree. It's just funny because it's like not like it's a new concept, like I learned it yesterday. It's not like I didn't grow up with those beliefs. So it's like now it's exploring other ways of thinking. Steph can't help feel bad for the arrest. Is R going to be okay during his jail time? Isn't that something? Yeah, he'll be fine. But isn't it fucked up that we feel bad for people? I don't know what the circumstance is, but it doesn't matter. If this person's getting arrested, they did something wrong. But why do you feel bad? I don't know, because I do the same thing. Like, this person's an asshole, but yet I feel bad. I don't know why. I don't know why it is. I believe it comes somewhere from childhood trauma, but it's fucked up. It really is. Somebody can do something, whatever it is, and then when they have the consequences that they deserve, we feel bad. I don't get it. I understand it because I do the same thing. Like this family member I was just talking about, that I feel bad. I have nothing to feel fucking bad about, but yet I feel bad. Ridiculous. Susie, how will it go when I go out with Tia on Friday? It should go well. You're feeling like things are moving forward. You're ready for it. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. A new beginning. Should be well functioning. You have potential here for like perseverance. Brings you to a new journey. Maybe something out of the blue, fun and exciting. Looks good. Down as our son too will die at one point, which will be the end of the cycle. Yep. Just, yeah, it's, that I sometimes I think about, like, when people talk about, like, galaxies and other planets or other forms of life. I mean, I don't have any concrete evidence for anything. I'm just saying, like, kind of seems to me that it would be a little bit ignorant to think that there wasn't life anywhere else, right? Because why are we only us and there's nobody else? I don't know that I believe that, but imagine, like, what are they like? Like, I know, like, the drawings that people make of the aliens with the big eyes, but is that what they really look like? Are they, I don't know, how far away are they? What happens if, I don't know, like, imagine if it's us somewhere else, but there's, like, my brother and I had this weird conversation once. Like, imagine if I'm in a reality somewhere else doing the same thing, talking to all you people, but we're all slightly different. Like, maybe I'm wearing a green shirt and maybe my thing is like purple and we're in another galaxy somewhere. Like, wouldn't that be weird? Julie, do I find an apartment that I like and feel comfortable before the voucher expires? Yes, I think you will. Kevin, should I send the message for my own feelings? If it's going to make you feel better, yes. Perseverance pays off. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll take the weight off your shoulders. Yeah, if you think it's going to make you feel better, then you do what you need to do to feel better. Red, will I pass BC for both jobs? Yes, I think you will. Yes, yes, yes. Mrs. H, did D find me attractive when he seen me in my video chat? His thoughts on me and our conversation. I think he thinks that it went well. It was grounded and stable, happy and content. And yeah, I do think he found you attractive. Beautiful one, D and I. And maybe a little slow and steady wins the race, but you do have success coming in around this situation. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You have an air sign here if he's air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If not, could be an air sign coming in as well. All of a sudden, things could get unstuck and begin to move forward. Communication could come in or pick up. Listen to your intuition, and you may be feeling like being guided by the divine brings the two of you towards greener pastures. Lose love. Is there a fight between me and ZE at work? There is a fight between me and ZE at work. When will he recognize my efforts at work? I can't understand why there is such a fight. It just seems like the two of you don't see eye to eye, and there's some indecision or imbalance around the situation. You might see an improvement around this situation sometime between now and the end of October. Samaya, how does Anthony feel towards me right now? May find you to be successful, kind-hearted, caring, sincere, down-to-earth, hardworking, unique, and attractive. Pretty good. Pretty good. Lily, what did Singh feel about me? Did he really want a relationship? Well, it looks like he was willing to explore the option, yeah. May have found you to be smart, intelligent, attractive, down to earth, lighthearted, fun, caring, spontaneous. I'm going to say, yeah, he was willing to explore the option. Andrea, what's Val want to tell me? I don't think he's looking to tell you anything specific because it shows that communication is slow or things are slow. Could be telling you that a disappointment around him is healing and moving into the past, or that life is moving forward towards greener pastures. May have something happening around work, school, or business, but it looks like communication is shut down, so I don't think he's looking to tell you anything specifically right now. If there's something that you want to tell him, I would reach out to him. Wall, will Pisces reach out to me? This person could reach out at some point, but it looks like it could take time. Fool is in reverse, which can indicate that something may get revealed around the situation that could need to be dealt with. I would reach out to him rather than waiting. Rose, for George Varkey and me, on and off at the moment. It looks like things are going to continue the way that they are. It looks like it's a roller coaster. Things could be very well functioning, and then you may feel like, hey, I got a long road ahead of me, not much is happening. Then you could be feeling like, hey, my luck has changed for the better, things are better functioning, but you're not getting a commitment from the situation. And then you may feel like, if I lay down the law and set boundaries, things sort of improve, but then it looks like you may feel like he's lost interest. It looks like it's somewhat of a roller coaster, and that's going to continue. Rhonda, will Rex ask me to come back and stay at his house? I don't think he's going to ask you. If you need a place to stay, I think that you might need to ask him. Rip Pan Deep, general. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and a wish comes true. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and a new beginning maybe coming in around work, school, or business. But if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready and listen to your intuition. Steph, what do I need to know about my mom feeling she acts passive towards me and then acts nice to my face? Advice. Please, don't want to act on emotions, but also want to handle things in a mature way. Take time from the situation. So if you're not sure what to do, or you're not sure if she's being legit, take time from the situation. Not a long time, but don't react in the moment. So if she does something that upsets you on Monday, I wouldn't speak to her for at least a week. See how you feel then. Give things space. Slow and steady wins the race around this situation, and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs without getting, that's why I'm saying if you take some time in between, you may act a little bit more rational rather than like flying off the handle or getting upset or crying or whatever it is that happens when you get upset. Listen to your intuition, take time away from the situation, slow and steady wins the race. Charlie, will blood show anything trying to lose weight? I don't think that the blood's going to show that there's anything wrong. No, I don't think that there's anything wrong. I think that you will be able to lose weight. Once again, I'll tell everybody, anyone that's struggling to lose weight, cut sugar out. Cut sugar out, and I promise you, it's so much easier. Meanwhile, I was doing really well, and then, I came here, and I had pasta today. But I didn't have a lot of pasta. It doesn't matter, though. Even a little bit, no good. Because once the sugar, maybe it doesn't happen to everyone, but for me, I can go a very long time without eating and not being hungry. But if I start eating, like if I wake up in the morning tomorrow morning and I say I have a bagel, that's it for me. The whole day I'm starving. I'm looking for something to eat all day. But when I wake up in the morning, I'm normally not hungry. So if I don't eat, I just have coffee. I could go for a good part of the day without eating, and I'm not hungry. We've kind of been taught, get up in the morning, have breakfast. You don't really need to have breakfast. Avery, I ask her in the morning, hey, you hungry? Want something before school? No, I don't make her eat anything. Not hungry, you don't have to eat. Because I think that we kind of get programmed to, I definitely tell you that we get programmed, because I noticed it when we stopped at a gas station once and I bought Avery an ice cream. The strawberry shortcake kind that's got the crunchies on the outside. And every time we passed that gas station, she would ask me for one. And I'm like, I'm not spending $3 every time we pass that gas station to buy ice cream. No. But it just made me realize that the psychology of it. I started thinking to myself, when I come here, I'm always looking to eat because my dad cooks and he cooks really well. But because I normally intermittent fast, when I would take Avery over to her grandmother's house, I wouldn't be eating during the day because I intermittent fast. So I'm never hungry at grandma's house, ever. I'm never hungry at grandma's house, ever. Here, I'm hungry all the time. And I'm not really hungry. I'm hungry. I'm looking for something. Because what do we do here? We eat. So there's a lot that kind of goes into it, but I got to tell you that if you feel like you're hungry or you're starving and you just can't stick to a diet or lose weight, cut out the sugar, the less sugar that you're not going to want it anymore. Even if you have a sweet tooth, you just don't want it anymore. It just doesn't even faze you, and you could really bring down oh God, I forget the name of the hunger hormone, but there's a hunger hormone that goes down when you cut out the sugar. And I wouldn't believe it until I tried it. And when I tell you, in my life, I've been on almost every diet there is. It's the only diet that you don't have to struggle with being hungry. Like Weight Watchers at 9 o'clock at night, and I have 3 points, and I'm like, oh, I could have one pretzel and have to walk around the block 3 times. I don't want to have to do that. I don't want one pretzel. I want to eat the whole bag, or I don't want any. That's just me. But I think that you're going to be fine, which is a good thing. Charlie, job interview at New Energies. Okay, let's see. Job interview energies. Good. Well balanced, successful, life is moving forward, happiness. Positive, very good. No, Cyrus is at home. He's at the kennel. Steph, can I trust Tyler? I feel like he's working against my favor, but I want to get along. Advice. Could you trust him with what? Yeah, I need to know what you would be trusting him with. Adonis, you're right. The whole breakfast thing is an American thing. Yep. Had professors here mention this a lot, that we don't need to eat 3 times a day. No. Everything that we were taught has been wrong. Everything. Yeah, I didn't have breakfast for years. Now I do because we're told to have it. Yeah. Remember how they said, and you know, my mother said this years ago when my mom, okay, I know she felt like she was doing the right thing. I had a friend of mine who had a weight problem, and she joined Weight Watchers. We were junior high, so what was I, 13? I weighed 121 pounds. I'll never forget it, that the women at Weight Watchers were kind of like, you don't really have anything to lose. But my mother made me go with my friend, who was a whole lot heavier than me, but whatever. My mother's point was that she wanted me to learn how to eat right. Like, you need to learn like what you can have and what you can't have, because my mother always said it's always better to be 5 pounds thinner than 5 pounds heavier. Okay. So I remember going to Weight Watchers with my friend, and I remember I got down to 116, and like that was a lot. Like I it came off fast, and then I didn't lose anything else. Like that was it. But always being hungry. I remember her at the time, people were starting to like the anti-butter. You know, like everybody was gonna have like, not margarine, because I think that was like before my time, but like, I can't believe it's not butter, yellow plastic shit. I wouldn't eat it. I'd rather not have anything. I hate it. I can't believe it's not butter. There's a couple of other nasty ones I won't eat. Sorry if you like them, but I was. Where was I going with the Weight Watchers story? Oh, yeah. So it was Weight Watchers that used to say, you need to eat breakfast. And my mother used to say, I'm not hungry. If I eat in the morning, I'm starving all day. And my mother used to say, I don't believe that's true. But yet she would get up every morning and make us breakfast when we were kids. Like before we went to school, like when we were kids, like 5, 6, 7, 8. I always had breakfast. And I also always remember feeling hungry during the day. Like, I would have money on me and I would buy chips and ice cream and shit like that at the cafeteria, where I think a lot of my other peers didn't do that, because I don't think that they were as hungry as me, because I don't think that they were forced to eat breakfast. And I mean, I could be wrong, but anyway, so then I just started to notice, I'm like, I can't eat. And then I used to say, well, you should eat breakfast like a king. Eat breakfast like a king? I'll be eating all day. I can't do it. Can't do it. Not doing it. Cortisol, that's the, cortisol is the stress hormone, right? But is it ghrelin that is the, I don't remember if ghrelin is the hunger hormone or the appetite suppressant. But there's one that the hunger comes down. When you start producing ketones, the hunger comes down. the ketones go up, and then you're just not hungry anymore. And I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it until I experienced it. And last week I did a 48-hour fast. 48-hour fast is much easier for me to do than eat a bagel for breakfast and expect me not to eat again until dinner. Because look out, I'm going to pizza, I'm probably going to have a bag of chips, and I'll probably eat the $3 ice cream. I was telling you I wasn't going to buy Avery. Because that's just what happens to me. It's like once I get it in me, it's like it's a fucking drug. Anyway, let me just shut my mouth and continue. Oh, apple cider vinegar. Oh, that's a helpful one. Yeah. Steph, can I trust Tyler overall with business? Okay, with business. I'm unsure working with him. Okay, let's see. You know what? I would say trust your gut. If you're feeling like there's something off, I would go with it. I'm not getting a strong, it's not coming up strong enough for me to say you can trust him completely. Cosmic, will I have a new job elsewhere than GS? GS is leaning more towards cutting my temp job. Time frame of new job if one is coming in. You have a new job coming in. You have a new job that brings in more money, that makes you feel a little bit more financially stable. Sometime before the end of the year, life moves forward towards greener pastures. Oh, it is ghrelin. That's when you're hungry or when you're not hungry. Adonis, cortisol helps regulate the metabolism, managing stress, control inflammation, and maintain blood pressure. All right. So what's the ghrelin? Is that the one that's appetite suppressant or the one that when you're hungry? Steph, general for love. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Explore options. You have new options coming in. That could be bringing in happiness in a stable relationship. Perseverance pays off. Explore your options, and if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You've got a Leo coming in, possibly a Capricorn, and maybe a Cancer. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success and happiness. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Ghrelin stimulates the appetite, signaling hunger to the brain. Okay, so the sugar helps ghrelin go down, and that's why you're not so hungry anymore. Am I right? And the growth hormone, right, which is why you get the growth hormone to go up when you fast. Which is why I'm not hungry when I fast. And yeah, it's like everything that they taught us was wrong. I mean, I told you, I lowered my cholesterol. My cholesterol hasn't been this low in my life. And we had shrimp and butter tonight. I can't tell you how much butter I eat. And my cholesterol went from 263 a couple of years ago down to 186, I think, or 183. It was 263, I think now it's 186. I was supposed to have an appointment on the 6th, but I had to cancel it. I mean, why do they make you make the appointment a year in advance? Like, I can't a year in advance. Anyway, I'll reschedule it. Before meals. Reducing sugar intake and sugar to lower growth. Yep. And so it's a whole thing. Like they made us think that it was fat that was making us fat, but it really was sugar. Yeah. God, and I remember going with my friends. I was on Weight Watchers. My friend was on Weight Watchers. We'd go to Dunkin' Donuts. We'd be fucking starving, and then we would get like a low-fat blueberry muffin, tasted like ass. We would have been better off just having the regular blueberry muffin. Probably ate 3 low-fat muffins, tasted like sawdust. I mean, really, people used to say to me all the time, like about chips. They used to, like, how bad chips were. And I used to be like, the ingredients on chips, okay, I know that most chips are fried in some kind of funky oil. But if you get avocado oil or olive oil chips, they're potatoes, olive oil, and salt. Look at what is in Ritz crackers, okay? And you tell me what's worse, a potato or whatever it is they put in Ritz crackers. Cheez-Its, Goldfish, I think they're all garbage. But I don't think, I personally, my opinion, I don't think potato chips are bad if you get them with good oil. You know, not any of that weird seed oil, that weird, what is it? Like, what is safflower? I don't even know what it is. Ariana, if I present my boss a medical certificate or doctor's note for being sick, will they get mad at me or fire me? I was sick last week too. If you have a doctor's note, did you like call in sick and not go to work and now you give them a doctor's note to prove that you were really sick? Is that what you're saying? I just want to make sure I'm answering this right. If you are out sick and you provide them with a note, I don't think you're going to get fired. Yeah, potato chips. But, I mean, some of the other crap that's out there, God knows what it is. Anu, Amit Gupta, who posted his Instagram story last night, posted it for me. I don't think he posted it for anybody in particular. I think it was just something he posted. Butterfly for the next 24 hours. You have choices and options coming in around social activity, maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon, maybe spending time with the Capricorn. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you may run into somebody who you haven't seen in a while, or hear from somebody that you haven't heard from in a while. Spiritually beautiful, will I get into nursing school? I think you will, yes. Lily, oh, I did Lily. Ariana, I did. Simran for the next 7 days. The hard work you put into work, school, or business will come back and pay off. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Maybe feeling relief around something around financials. Money is coming in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. The baked potato chips, the ones that are like, I don't even know, do they make them anymore? that they were okay. I ate them, yeah, but I'd rather have regular chips. I'll eat any chips, no matter what they're fried in, if they're in front of me. But if I try to avoid them, but if I were to go and buy chips, I would rather spend a little bit more money and get the ones that are cooked in avocado oil. That's my first choice. The baked ones, did I even make them anymore? I don't know that I've seen them. But yeah, I ate them. They were okay. Anybody ever have those ones that were made with that oil way back that gave you the runs? That was poison. Poison. It was called Olestra, was the oil that like you couldn't absorb it. So you would eat the chips that were fried in it and you weren't absorbing the oil, but the oil had somewhere it had to go. And it wouldn't even have been that bad if it gave you the runs. But what I found happened is that it made you so bloated and like, I can't say that, I mean, they were gas pains, but they were gas pains in weird places, like gas pains up here, or like in the back, or like weird. It wasn't like, it was just bad. Anyway, I think they discontinued them. John, I'm currently still married and under the same roof as my wife. What's the void that prevents us from at least operating as friends instead of being defensive and toxic all the time? Old shit. So I don't know, I mean, the Fool is in reverse, so more will get revealed around the situation that will make more sense, but it's like anger, resentfulness from whatever's happened over the years. That's what it is. That's why you guys aren't friends. If you, whether married or not, but if you spent time apart and took time away from each other and like both healed a little bit from the relationship, you probably would function better as friends than like being in the situation that you're in right now. But right now it's like old shit, old resentment and old nonsense coming up that brings up the toxicity and the arguments and the pettiness that goes back and forth. I can't remember who made them. Let me look it up quick. Lay's made them. Wow chips. Yeah, that's what they were called. I forgot. Wow chips. The product was continued under that name until they were discontinued in 2016 because Olestra caused abdominal cramping. I didn't find pains in the abdomen. I felt pain in here. I felt pain in my back. My stomach was all bloated. It caused diarrhea, fecal incontinence, anal leakage, and other gastrointestinal symptoms. Warnings are required to be included on the package. This product contains Olestra. Not good. Yeah, water. Can't change for the next 24. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You could have some money coming in. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and the Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, you got money coming in. Listen to your intuition. Aisha, me and Sagittarius guy's relationship. It looks like things are moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. You have communication coming in or picking up, and you should be spending time together soon. Fatima, how is my dad doing? Haven't talked to him in quite a while. He should be doing okay. Feeling successful around work, school, or business. Negativity has moved into the past and wishes come true. Old wounds have healed and moved into the past. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Maybe planning travel. Could be business or work related. And the hard work he's put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Girly, what does M, she's a Sagittarius, have against me? Weird vibes, avoids eye contact. I don't think it's, I just think that she may not be really happy with herself, where she is in her life, and things that are going on in her personal life, and I think she's avoidant just in general. I don't think it has to do with anything to do with you specifically, but I would kind of keep her at arm's length because I don't really trust her. Not that I don't think she's going to do anything to you or anything like that. She just seems to be a little unpleasant. Ambrose, I need like a specific question. I can't read the situation, but I don't know what the situation is. Like, I understand that you're feeling emotionally, like, upset, but I can't read the situation if I don't know what the situation is. Be wise for the rest of the week. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. It looks like you may be planning travel. If you've recently had an argument or disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. And so will an old wound. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe planning travel, and teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, where things could change for the better quickly. Kuchu, S and I. Things look a little slower, out of balance. Two people that are not on the same page. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but I would suggest expressing your wants and needs around the situation if you want to see things change. Alex, general. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and happiness comes in around finances improving. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and something happens that makes you happy. Could be planning travel, perseverance pays off, a Leo enters. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and negativity moves into the past. Dorella, when do you see my girlfriend Marissa meeting a new man? Somebody could come in out of the clear blue sky between now and the end of the year that brings in love and money or more of it, and brings happiness and a commitment. That could be very successful, and it may be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Although Capricorn comes up strongest, life comes into balance, life moves forward towards greener pastures. Looks as if it's new energy, though it wouldn't be old energy, I don't think. I mean, in general. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. You've got money coming in and anxiety is easing. Your luck is changing for the better quickly, especially around work, school, or business. Could get good news that you've been waiting on. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Happiness is coming in around career, maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Oh God, Adonis, I know. Most of the shit we shouldn't be eating. I mean, I was looking at Avery who's eating some kind of candy, and like the dyes that are in that, like they're dyed like horrible colors. Like, why are we eating this? I know, I get it. Clara, how is the rest of September gonna go for me? It should go okay, pretty well. You got something here happening that's making you happy, and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Could be planning travel. Money is coming in, but if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe spending time with an earth sign. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Explore. Currently, I take admission in university, but I'm anxious or feeling like I make a mistake to the admission for the university. I have very low energy. Why is this happening with me? What am I doing wrong decision? So you got into the university, but you have anxiety about actually going to the university. I think that that's normal. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? It looks like you have growth, change, and transformation, and life is moving forward. The hard work you put in will pay off. You may just be suffering from a little anxiety right now. I would just give it a little bit of time before you make any decisions. I don't think you made the wrong decision. Blue Storm, will I be able to make it to the next step of the U Academy? Yes, I think you will. Hi Shelley, how do I make my plans to work? I have a lot of procrastinating energy. Please tell me, how do I overcome? Anyone that's procrastinating, you know what they say procrastination is like, could be from like old trauma, but also feeling overwhelmed. And have you ever gotten so overwhelmed and you have so much to do and then you just can't do anything but just sit there? It's like, oh, I have so much to do. So the best thing to do is, if you can't get a handle on things, is to do one simple thing. Because what's in motion stays in motion, and what do they say? Motivation comes after action. So it's like the hardest thing to do, like the hardest part of a run is putting your sneakers on. Once your sneakers are on and you're out the door, now you're already up and out, right? So whether you do 1 mile or 2 miles, you're already out. The hardest part is making the decision, put the shoes on, right? So you can make a list. Some people find it like satisfying to be able to cross things off lists. I'm not really a list maker, but you have to find like a really small task and do it. So let's just say like you can't get out of bed. You're like, oh, fuck it, I just want to lay in bed. Then you just sit up in bed. And if you can sit up in bed, then you just, I sat up in bed, yay. I know it sounds so stupid, but it really sends a signal to your brain that you've done something. And what stays in motion stays in, what's in motion stays in motion. What stays stagnant is stagnant. It's the same thing when we talk about relationships. If you're waiting for somebody to call for 5 days and he's not calling, sitting by the phone and waiting for it, it's not going to make him call any faster. The energy is stagnant. He's probably not going to call. But when you get up, you go out, you're doing something else, you're gardening, you went to the beach with your friends, like that's when the phone rings. Because you're in motion. You're not sitting and waiting. Sitting and waiting keeps you sitting and waiting. So you got to find something to just start to get the ball rolling, and then you'll stop procrastinating. Anthony, how will the career life of the next lady come into my sex life? How will the career life of the next lady that comes into my sex life? Should be financially stable. Smart and intelligent, well compensated, well respected around work, school, or business. Could be very successful, but they may, and very ambitious, very like career orientated, but they may be like new to their field. So, and they may be very ambitious anyway, but, and financially stable. They may be good with money, but they may be kind of new in their field. Julie, how does A feel about me being over at ours? I'm over because it's the little girl's first day of school. Did you tell him that? Because if you didn't tell him that, he may be assuming that, and I think he's okay with it. I don't think he's thrilled because he's got the 6 of Pentacles is in reverse, and he may be feeling a little bit weak. But I think he's okay. I think he understands. Oh, you like reading encyclopedias? That's cool. That's cool. I never really did that. I was never really into that, but I do like Googling things, and I can kind of go down rabbit holes. Scenario. Does C feel like I have someone? Like you have, like you're dating someone? Like you're in a relationship with someone? I don't think he thinks you're with anyone. PG in 48 hours from now. 48 hours from now. Negativity is moving into the past, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Elizabeth, what will happen at my current job this week? Can you be more specific? Like you just want a general career, like work, or is there something that you're anticipating? Elizabeth, what does Angel think of me after today? They think that you're grounded and stable, spontaneous, fun, kind-hearted, caring, sincere, a loyal friend. Scenario, well, I see with someone. I don't think so. I don't think they're with anyone. Kevin, I was prescribed meds for October OCD. What if I try it? You have a wish that comes true around it. And you might feel like it's helpful. You may feel relief around it. I didn't know that they could give medication for that. Mitsui, how does Batuk feel when you saw me yesterday? Any interest for me? May think that you're a kind, caring, sincere person. May find you to be grounded and stable. I don't see a whole lot of romance, love, or anything like that right now. Maybe we're not there yet. If you have an interest in him, I would let him know. Or you might have to put in a little bit more effort. Cool Libra, any love interests around me? Yeah, you could have a Libra, a Leo, or a Virgo, possibly a Scorpio. Explore your options. Explore your options. Victoria, I want to say that I've been with you for years and I really enjoy your energy. Love what you've been doing. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Kelly, rest of the week with boyfriend D and I. It's like an okay week, kind of average. Communication looks good, but it's a little slow other than that. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Nothing bad is happening, just maybe a little slow. Communication looks good. Average. Kritika, wait for M and move on. Don't wait for anyone. Keep waiting for what are you waiting for? Like what is it that you're waiting for? Energy is moving forward. Yeah. There is no waiting for someone because, well, like, what are we waiting for? Like for tomorrow, next Tuesday, for them to break up with somebody, for them to come back from a foreign country? What are we waiting for? Yeah, I would never tell somebody to sit around and wait for anyone or anything, because the energy of waiting is going to keep you waiting. That's it. Alpha, B's feelings towards me currently, not in communication. Not bad. May find you to be somebody who is grounded and stable, successful, strong, confident, independent, hardworking. I don't know if they find you to be like a strong character. Looks pretty good. A team player, a loyal friend, sincere, compassionate. Victoria, energy around me applying for my apartment in September. Will I get the deposit together on time? Yeah, I think you will. I think you will. Yvonne, any possibility to find love by the end of this year? Sure is. Could be with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Happiness comes in through perseverance. Explore your options. Listen to your intuition and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Pretty good. Oh, you're welcome. Rosie, general for the next 2 weeks. Disappointments, healing, move into the past and feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. A wish comes true. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead to success. You've got good luck coming in. Feeling financially stable. Money comes in. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business may make you feel more stable financially. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? It's not what I wanted. I always hit the wrong button. Dumb. Dumb ass. Lena, will I get a good relationship by the end of 2024? Well, you're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, or you're letting go of people, places, and things that didn't work out, or whatever the nonsense is. Negativity is moving into the past, and this kind of crap is moving into the past. I don't see a commitment coming in before the end of the year, but there are new opportunities that come in that could have potential, even if it doesn't happen before the end of the year. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and life is moving forward. It could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but I don't see commitment here yet. Maybe we're not there yet by the time we get to the end of the year, but it kind of looks like there may be a little bit of a transition period between like letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you before life can move forward, because that happens. You feel like something or someone like, energetically is keeping you stuck. Trying to release that will help things to move forward. Show empathy. I messaged A yesterday. Why hasn't he replied? Setting a boundary. So I don't know what your relationship is with him, but he'll respond when he's ready. It's his way of controlling the situation. Martesha, general for tomorrow. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you could get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready and listen to your intuition. A wish comes true. Something should happen that makes you happy around work, school, or business tomorrow. Not bad. Not bad. Ashley, love. The world is at your feet and life is moving forward. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you could be starting a new journey with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you feel like your love life has been stuck and stagnant, that energy should shift and move forward pretty quickly. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or somebody new may come in out of the clear blue sky. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest it. Listen to your intuition and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Deleted the message. Did he see it or he didn't see it yet? Elizabeth, what are angels thinking about me and what will happen with my current job this week? Oh, I answered the one about angel. I didn't answer the one about the job because I wanted to know, is there a specific question that you have about the job or you're just looking for something general? Yeah, Alex is right. If he doesn't give you the same energy that you give, then don't bother to reply. I would just walk away and leave him alone. Right. Oh, just general for work? Work looks okay. Something could change for you for the better quickly around work and more money maybe coming in. Perseverance pays off. Nothing out of the ordinary is happening, but it looks grounded and stable and moving forward. Pleasant. Show empathy. I've been seeing him online yesterday, but not replying to my message is a turnoff. Yeah, but see, once again, it comes back to you're trying to get something from someone, right? You're trying to get a response from him, and now you deleted the message because you didn't get the response. So I always bring it back to any other relationship that you're in. Like my friend Rachel, I texted her before. She didn't respond right away, probably because she's back at work. She's a teacher. And she's a college teacher, so she's probably working tonight. But I know that she's going to respond to me. It's not even something I think about. And if for some reason she didn't respond to me, I wouldn't even think about it. My brother texted me, I haven't answered him back yet. My phone's going to die. But if I was texting Rachel because I wanted something from her, I want you to respond to me. It's a different energy than just tell it. Like I had something to tell her, and that was it, right? So if you're texting somebody because you're looking for a response from them, because you're trying to cultivate some kind of a relationship that's not happening organically, then you're always going to be in a situation where you're trying to get something. It's not happening organically. I don't have to think about texting Rachel. I just text her. She answers me when she answers me, which is usually quick, but sometimes it isn't. And whatever, I wait for it. I am not thinking about it. I would never go to a tarot card reader and ask, when is Rachel going to text me back? It's just not something I think about. But if you're in a situation with somebody where you're asking those questions, then you have to look at the situation. What am I trying to get from this person? Why? Because it's not, I would never ask somebody, when's Rachel going to text me back? Because we're just friends. You know what I'm saying? She'll get back to me when she gets back to me, whatever. But when it comes to certain relationships, and I've been there too, it's I remember texting somebody once, and then he didn't respond to me, so I texted him again a couple of hours later, and I almost felt like I was trying, I knew I was trying to get a response from him. Why? Why was I trying to do that? What did I want from him? I wasn't, if he's not doing it, if he's not already coming forward, if he's not already putting in the effort, then what am I doing? What am I trying to get from him? And then that's when I realized I'm not going to do this anymore because it's just not working. And it's funny because I have a friend of mine who, she strikes me as somebody who would never put up with that kind of shit. I put up with that kind of shit. But she's not somebody that I would, and she's in a situation that's been a cycle. And I'm telling you, this cycle's been going on for years. Because I remember answering questions for her around the time that Avery was born. Well, Avery's going to be 5. And still with the same guy. And I'm I can't. Not that I think anything's, look, I've done it, so I'm not saying that, but it's just, I'm surprised that she's doing it, because she just seems like she wouldn't be the kind of person to put up with that shit, but here she is, putting up with that shit. And I even said to her today, because she had asked me a question, I'm going off on a tangent here, but it just, it goes back to the same energy, where she's like, well, what can I do to change it? You can't do anything to change it, because it's just like the person that pissed Kevin off, right? You can fire back at them all you want, but you can't make somebody do something. So you can't change the way somebody's going to respond to you. You can, manipulate someone, force them, threaten them. That could all work, but you're not organically going to get from them what you want from them, like in relationships that just function, like my friend that I was talking to this morning, or my friend Rachel that I texted before. Those aren't things that I have to, should I text, is she going to answer me back, what is she thinking? Those are not questions that ever run through my mind, because I'm not trying to get anything. You know, it's like, I don't need, I would question it if days went by and I didn't hear from somebody, and then my mind would probably go to, I hope that they're okay. But it wouldn't be the same as where if I was texting like this one guy that was a real fucking pain in the ass, but he would be the kind of person that he wouldn't answer me, and then he would go in the opposite direction and I couldn't get rid of him. You know, that kind of a thing. It's totally crazy. But anyway, that's not even the point. The point is that what was I trying to do when the relationship, I wasn't getting what I wanted. I was trying to get something from him. Like I was going to change something and nothing was changing. And then finally I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore. Anyway. But it took a long time for me to get there. Let me just be honest. Alex, I honestly miss when we all had phones in the house. Oh, when you can leave and not come back and you didn't know who called. You know what, Jarella? I don't like the pendulum, but my friend Rachel, I was just talking about, swears by it. So I think it's really depends on each person. I feel like I can influence it with my hand by just holding it. Alex, all the instant messaging and text messages. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's true. Adonis, and you want to know something that she said today? And I never asked this question before, but when she was asking if there was new energy coming in, whoever it was that was coming in, I listed the signs, and I said, if he's one of these signs, it's not him, because I specifically asked for new energy that's coming in. And she goes, he's an Aquarius. I'm like, well, I should have just guessed that. Anyway. Elizabeth, what's coming in love? You can have choices and options that come in around love. New beginnings on the horizon, and you're the one that's calling the shots. So people, places, and things that no longer serve you, you may decide to walk away from for a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship that could be with a Virgo, a Scorpio, or a Leo. Alex, how are we in a world where we can be super connected in an instant in a society? Yeah, I know. Oh my God, it drives me crazy. There were two girls. It was just me and Avery one night after ice skating. We went to TGI Fridays, and there were two girls. The one girl, I couldn't see how old she was, but the girl I could see, I would say she was probably in her late 20s, early 30s. Two of them sitting there, not saying a word to each other, both of them on their phone eating. And I wanted to go over to them and say, why are you here together? Why don't you just go home and eat by yourselves? But it's true. It made everybody easily connected but further apart, because people are more interested in like the bullshit photos that people are putting up on social media and not really with the person that's sitting right in front of them. It's so wild. It's bizarre. I get so mad. Ugh. CG, will S give the instruments that required for my field work? Will S give the instruments that are required in the field work? Yeah, I think so. Bailey, I answered for you already. Yeah, people do put way too much, yeah. Alex, I used to get mad at my dad for being on his phone when we would go out to eat. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, you know, we were leaving the mall the other day and we got into the elevator and Avery was like hugging my leg. And there was a woman who was in there with her teenage daughter who was, I'm gonna say maybe she was 15. And it was clear that like the daughter didn't want to be with her, and you could see like the daughter was like, you know how teenagers can be at that age where they're like, their parents are like the dumbest people on the planet and they're embarrassed by them. It was clear. I mean, I could see it on her face. And the woman says to her daughter, why can't you be nice like that to me? And I was like, look, we've all been teenagers. Like, I was that too. I'll never forget. I was a freshman in high school, and we went to Bennigan's for dinner. I don't even know if Bennigan's exists anymore, but if you don't know what it is, it was like a Fridays. And I was with my parents and my brother. And, you know, I was a rock star at 14. So we go in there, and two guys who I thought were like hot. Now I'm like, what the hell? Anyway, from high school, I was a freshman, so I was 14 or 15, and they were like 16, 17, because they were juniors. And I was like, oh damn, Rob is here. Rob and John are here. And my dad goes, and my dad's like, so? And I'm like, well, I don't want them to see me here with you. Like, I just said it like that. Like, I don't care what my parents think. Like, I don't want to be seen with you. It was Saturday night. I'm a rock star. So my dad goes, oh, okay, that's no problem. He picks up the napkin and he says to my mom, goes, here, Diane, can you hold that side? And they held up the napkin. I was so embarrassed, so embarrassed. She was embarrassed being with her mom, yeah. And I was like, you know what, it's fine. You're gonna get over it and you're not gonna feel like this in a couple of years. But I said to Avery all the time, I'm like, there may come a day where you're gonna think I'm a dork. She's like, I'm not gonna think that. And I'm like, you're gonna think that. You're gonna be embarrassed. Donna says, have you been trying to get me to say I love you these past few times that we've spoke? If yes, how do they feel about me not saying it anymore? Yes, we wanted that you to say that. And I don't know if they're feeling a little bit like you're just being stubborn. I mean, they're definitely feeling a little bit bummed that they didn't hear it, but I don't know if they're maybe feeling a little bit stubborn. I think that if we really get down to like brass tacks, I think that he knows how you feel, but I definitely think that hearing it kind of like, I think that's like an extra. It's like I want to hear it because it makes me feel better, kind of a thing, you know? Oh, your teen experience was the pandemic. Oh, God. Sepia, 360 for the culture. I don't blame you, Adonis. I wouldn't feel like saying it either. What do you suppose that sound was? Oh, the TV in there, maybe? Sunrise, S's feelings and thoughts for me. May find you to be smart, intelligent, down to earth, a team player, somebody who is successful, hardworking, and unique. Oh, God, Adonis, I don't blame you. Pallavi, love. You have a committed relationship here. If you're already in it, it should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you could have choices and options that come in when your luck changes for the better quickly with a Scorpio or Sagittarius. All of a sudden, things can move forward pretty quickly, and your luck is changing here. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success out of the clear blue sky. Things could heat up and move forward. Con for tomorrow. Maybe planning travel, a wish comes true. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Something happens that makes you happy. Life is moving forward, and you are ready for it. Adonis, I'm in university, and to be honest, only complaint about those times is that I got used to being online way too long. Sometimes I'm too lazy to go to do the work and leave it to the last minute. Yeah, I could see that. Look, I could see myself being like that. I'm breaking the cycle, but it's slowly, yeah. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Mel, General. Got success coming in around perseverance and a new journey that brings in growth, change, and transformation. That could be coming in around like side business, side project, side hustle. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or setting money aside for something. Perseverance pays off. Teamwork is favored. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe Pisces. Listen to your intuition and you'll hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Oh my God, Alex, me too. I remember during the pandemic, like being home for like weeks at a time and not leaving. It just moving from like the couch to the bed to the chair. It's terrible. But Avery was just born, so it kind of was a little bit easy. Queen Libra, guidance. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Disappointments and old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Let that go, whatever it is. And you should be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Between now and the end of the year, you may feel relief around finances. Yeah, it's true. I remember days feeling really lazy too, and I remember like going outside and my neighbor was like, I was like, I'm exhausted, I did nothing. And she's like, you get tired from doing nothing. Like, just nothing. Stupid. Ruchi, General. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you could have some success coming in through perseverance and teamwork around work, school, or business. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Not bad. Alrighty. Your body is still active even if you're doing nothing. Still digesting food, still pumping blood. Got reasons to be tired. All right, I'm going to wrap it up, and I'll see you guys probably not until tomorrow night, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Who knows? Maybe I'll be on in the afternoon tomorrow. One never knows. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.